Hi,
Hi, how's your day going?
it's going pretty darn swell. How about yours?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm excited. We're finally giving this thing a go.
I know. Oh my
How long
God.
have we been talking about this?
I feel like we've been talking about it for at least a year,
Oh, I would
if
say
not.
we've been daydreaming about this like since we lived together.
Okay, yes. So like I will say since at least 2018, we have been like dabbling in trying to do something together, whether it be like Yummy Bear or
Yeah.
some sort of like podcast or just, us being viewed as the gods among gays.
Oh,
Um,
yes, yes. The
so
dream, the
I
dream.
feel like we've been doing it forever. Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're gonna give it a shot. So
I
you ready to kick
know.
this thing off?
Yes. Hi, I'm Tim
And I'm Bear, and this is Cub.
and Chubb.
So Tim, we
Yes.
decided that since we're kicking this podcast off on Christmas,
Mhm.
that we would like talk about a Christmas kind of theme.
Yeah, like your favorite Christmas sex stories or
Oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah, or your favorite Christmas movies. Uh
Yes, sex stories or movies. Sure.
Hallmark is always a thing, or
Hallmark, yep.
Xtube.
Did you see where they XTube, you're ridiculous. Did you see where they're starting this new not Hallmark movie channel where like some of the Hallmark people are going over there, but it's supposed to be like family oriented.
No,
What's
but
her
let me
name?
let you know what Hallmark has been doing.
Okay.
Hallmark has been putting a lot of money towards Black content, and I also kind of want them, since they're going to do that so much, I want them to dabble in a mahogany channel. So if you don't know,
Please do tell.
mahogany.
Oh, one quick, just in case you guys don't know, I am a pasty cis white bisexual male.
Oh, they know, they can hear it.
Right.
Um,
Thank you, Tim.
no.
And Tim,
And
how do you identify?
I identify as an experience. Um, Generally, I am a 6'3" Black, non-binary, but I guess if you need to like uh categorize me, I was born male.
Okay.
So for biology's sake, I would be taking men's multivitamins. So
Fair enough. Okay, so now that we've established that, what is the mahogany channel you're hoping for? What is this?
okay, if you don't know, which why would you if you weren't Black? Hallmark has a section of Black ass cards, and it's called the Mahogany uh selection.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the actual title of the Hallmark
yeah,
collection is mahogany.
yeah. It's
Oh, okay.
Mahogany, and I have always been kind of obsessed with it. It's always like a mother with her Black child, like holding each other, and it says, welcome your baby, or it's always very niche and very nice
Yeah.
material. The cards are actually really good. So I just like they have the Hallmark channel, I would like for them to branch off and have the Mahogany channel,
Okay.
like how
Yeah.
Viacom has BET, or
Okay.
you know actually let's get it even better, how BET has like Centric, like
Right.
so
Right.
it's like the wholesome soul Blacks. So yeah.
Okay. Do you think they should just kick that off now, or do you want to see what they do with the black content they're trying to put into it before they
Well,
spin off? Or
they have been doing this for a long time.
okay,
So
I'm not a Hallmark girl, so I'm not up to speed on like where they're at. So they've been doing this for a
so
minute.
it's not that I'm a Hallmark girl. It's just that the people that they are choosing
Hmm.
to give the money to and to direct and to add and to like have act and everything.
Yeah.
Um, I happen to follow. So like Tamara Mori Housley, Kelly Rowland, um, a few of the like Black Panther people that are
Mm-hmm.
like on the outskirts of it. They're doing like directing and they're doing a lot of things over there at Hallmark for the Black consumption.
Mm.
And I just feel like they've done it for maybe like 2 to 3 years at this point, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they have enough content to where they can branch off to uh another channel, Mahogany. I think
Okay.
I think it would be good.
Is Hallmark like a channel that happens all year round? Because I only hear about them
Yeah.
during Christmas, but they do things
No,
like all year round.
it's like Lifetime. It's like
Oh, okay,
soft
gotcha,
Lifetime.
gotcha.
Lifetime.
They just get a lot of press around the holidays because of their
Yeah,
Christmas
because that's the
movies.
only thing that's
Okay.
really like
Well,
that's what they're doing.
what is her name? Candace Cameron Burr, DJ from Full House.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
She's like, yeah,
yeah, so she so she's been a Hallmark, I guess, actress for a minute.
yeah.
And there's a new channel called Great American Family
Hmm.
that is kind of trying to do a Hallmark thing, but apparently be more, how do we say, wholesome, less gay, less.
I mean,
You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest.
less right, more left.
Right, right. So
Or wait, which direction?
they want to be more right.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah,
So
more
we're
right.
the left.
Yeah,
Okay.
directions. I get it. We're gay.
Hey,
We're queer.
I can't find myself out of a gay paper box.
Well, so yeah, so she got into a little bit of a thing a couple weeks ago where she mentioned that this new channel was going to be family oriented and they want to focus on more what is it, traditional family values, which everybody knew
So
what that
are
was coded
gays
for.
not a tradition in families? Like
Apparently,
how
not
many
on the Great
stories do we
Family.
have traditionally that homosexuals just appear in straight
Yeah,
families?
yeah. So
That's tradition, is it not?
she's getting dragged a little bit for that one. So
I mean, so she traditionally just wants to have like homosexuals kicked out because that's a story for straight
sure,
life, right?
that
Isn't
sure
it?
is.
It's like, oh, mom, I'm gay, and then they never appear anywhere. They just appear on like once in a lifetime
Yeah,
network.
truly original content.
But you know what? Honestly, there needs to be everybody needs a voice, I guess. And if she wants to make it a channel that I can block out, great.
That's true. If you're going to create the content, and I know where not to look, all the
Yeah.
better. So thank you, Candace. Thank you.
Thank you, Candice.
Thank you for
You
speaking
know-
your truth and getting out of my face. Really, really
And
appreciate
you know
it.
what? When you weren't eating on Full House, it was the best.
No, 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 no.
You know.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo, Tim.
You
It's
know,
Christmas. Tim, it's Christmas.
I mean, when you were in your love triangle, which is very traditional, on, on Fuller House.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, a traditional house with three men raising girls.
Oh,
is
that's
very
true.
traditional.
Maybe Full House is even more progressive than we remember, you know?
Yeah. Like, but she wants to go back to the basics.
San Francisco real estate.
No,
So,
I can't afford nothing over there.
so Tim, I want to ask you, what is one of your favorite Christmas memories? Is there a Christmas memory you kind of like hold on to or that comes up a lot when this time of the year comes around?
It's hard because I'm not like a super holiday person.
Yeah.
I guess just in general, like the times that I got to see my mom like happy
Yeah.
in general, because like she was a really hard worker. So the moments where she could just sit and like see her work come to fruition, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
like see like us happy with the things that she's bought, or just like see that I wasn't completely like quiet and
Yeah.
scared. It's like that, those like times when I like saw her laughing and like excited about that sort of thing. Yeah. What about you?
Well, I was going to ask you real quick, but were your parents holiday or Christmas people? Did they get into the spirit? Were they that's kind of
They were.
yeah,
It is really odd that I am not a holiday person because they were.
they
Like my
were.
mother decorated the bathroom down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was very Christmas. It was very trees everywhere. Um and they just loved it so
Yeah.
much. And I guess I get it having kids and stuff. You know, you kind of want that magic and
Yeah.
stuff for them and recreate that. But yeah, they really loved it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're cool people. What about you? What are some memories that you can bring up?
Well, so our family, when I was younger, my grandmother, my mom's dad, sorry, my mom's dad, my dad's mom,
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad's mother, we all lived in Williamsburg together.
Mhm.
So, and we were like less than 10 minutes apart.
Oh,
So between my grandmother's house and then my cousins who were also living in the area, we were kind of raised as siblings. Like we were
mhm.
always over at grandma's house together. So those first cousins kind of like growing up were more like brothers and sisters, and we were kind of raised in this kind of communal environment with babysitting and going back and forth.
Yeah.
So grandma's house was Christmas Eve. So like every Christmas Eve it was our five people at the time, their five, my cousins, five, my other uncle and aunt who may have still been in town or were coming back and forth, um, grandma, the neighbors. Like it was that communal vibe at her place. A
Yeah.
huge real tree. So her living room had this big. They always got. I mean, I was really small, but it was this big, huge, fat Christmas tree that took up like a
Oh,
quarter of the
love it.
room. And so it was all of us just in there, and they were cooking, and we had this free for all with the presents, and it's just this really joyous time, like
Yeah.
going there. So like Christmas Eve was always a lot of fun, and then we would do Christmas Day at our own houses and do our own thing. But those were a lot of fun. And after she passed in '99, we all kind of had to figure out what the new tradition was.
Yeah, like who
'Cause-
is the new supreme?
yeah, that's right. Who's the new supreme? Who's holding auditions? We got to figure this out.
Yeah.
But you know, it's one of those things. Like at that point, right after she passed, like my older sister had my niece. So our family was now growing, and
Yeah.
I was old enough, and I was dating people, and so like all of a sudden, like we're doing our own kind of Christmas tradition, and it's now turned into that same Christmas Eve, which you've been a part of.
Yeah.
You've seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like everybody in the family, and then it's significant others. Maybe some people from the neighborhood are gonna swing by. You know, mom
It's a
and dad.
lovely night at the Slade House.
We have a good time. Dad loves to cook, and they've always got a $5 gift card to somewhere for somebody in case somebody shows up.
Listen,
You
I
know
just
what I
want
mean?
you to know I got a $25 gift card, honey. It's giving inflation, and I love it.
That's right. That's right. They've adjusted for inflation on the gift cards. So yeah, yeah. So the tradition continues, and yeah, Christmas Eve is like it's actually Christmas Eve for us more than Christmas Day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like that's our time that we dedicate to each other because the rest of the family have their own kids and have their own Christmas
they
Day. Yeah.
they do.
So that's I like that even after grandma passed that we held that tradition down. I was like, this is where we all kind of get together at.
Yeah, and like thinking about like the future,
Yeah.
how so it was clearly a task to figure out, like I said, who the new supreme was. Who do you think in your family will be the new supreme?
Oh wow. Well, we say supreme because we're being kind of catty and shady and funny, but
Are we?
but there's but honestly, it's more of like who's got the space,
Mhm.
right? Like, for mom and dad, like that house, even with, I think we're rolling deep now, rolling in it deep.
It's
Like,
real thick.
it is
juicy.
right.
It is.
So, and it's about space and like location,
Mhm.
right? So my sister's place with all of us over there maybe could handle it, but animals, dogs, allergies, all that stuff. We could probably do something here in Richmond, but that would be dragging everybody from.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think for right now, like mom and dad's place is is the thing, and we would
Yeah.
just have to kind of figure it out as we go down the road. But right now it works. So
Yeah. I mean, it works very well. I do appreciate all the memories that I've had with your family. They're super
yeah,
adorable.
you've gotten a few in.
I've been around since your nieces and nephews were babies.
That's right. That's right. You started coming around like what, 2010,
Yeah,
2011?
2009, 2010, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, you've been the adopted family member for like over a decade now.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I was looking I was looking at your nephew the other
Mhm.
day and I was like looking eye to eye at him and I was
Yeah.
like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was like, I feel elderly.
He's a tall one.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow. I was like, he's become like a little man. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, look, a little Drake. Aw. I was like, I was like,
Oh, our little
I
Drake.
was like, Kiki, do you love me?
Oh
That's
no. I'm
sweet.
curious how he's gonna feel about that. I don't know if that's gonna go over well or not, but we'll see.
I never said a name. So like
You didn't. Thank goodness I have more than one nephew, so that's good.
you do. Um you do have maybe not blood, but like
Wait, what? What are you
you
talking
have a
about?
lot of like nieces and nephews that aren't necessarily blood.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hold on to that.
Yeah. Anyway, the
You know what,
point
Tim?
is,
You know what, Tim? I think it's time for a break.
it is.
We'll be right back, everybody.
All right. Okay, we're back.
Woohoo! We're back.
Yes.
All right. So,
Um,
oh, you want to go first? Go for it.
Sure. Um, Me and Bay were talking over the break, and we decided that Christmas is great and all, but we want to get down to what the nitty gritty is.
Yes.
What are we getting? What is the
Woo!
best gifts?
Yeah.
How to give gifts,
Sure.
and you know whether or not you really care about the gifts that you've been getting.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Bear, I have a automatic question for you.
Yeah.
What is the best gift that I've gotten you?
The best gift that you've gotten me.
Yeah, because I'm self-absorbed.
Oh my gosh, Timothy. Let me think about all. So, I mean, I know this is recent, and if I think of something else, I will. But that Sunnydale sweatshirt you got me this year, the Buffy shirt, like I opened that and it's like, so for everybody, the story is I got a box that was addressed to me in the mail.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a gift that I had ordered for somebody else. So it came to me with my name on it. I opened the box and it's this really beautiful Sunnydale crew neck sweatshirt. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. And I'm like, clearly somebody got this for me. Somebody knows I'm a Buffy fan. No note, no like Merry Christmas, no from Tim to Bear, like nothing. So I immediately go to my phone and I will say, I texted Tim first. I had like I had my list of usual suspects and I hit up
Listen,
Tim.
what is not disclosed doesn't need to be known. Like
That's
the
true.
point is, you knew it was going to be from me.
You also got me a really good Buffy coffee table book a couple Christmases ago.
Did I?
Was that you?
That was not me.
Maybe that
I
was
don't get
Alfred.
coffee table
That may have
books.
been Al.
Yeah, but like
Fair. Well, you also got me, but this was in Christmas. You got me the Buffy pop toy.
that was a pop art. Yeah.
Yeah, which was cute, and I thought that was very cute. So I appreciated that one. I'm trying to think. I really like the Sunnydale sweatshirt.
I will say that I don't give a lot of gifts.
I was gonna
I'm not
say
gonna lie.
we don't
My
normally
presents are
exchange.
Um,
Your presence is a yeah.
it
No, I was gonna
is.
say we have generally not exchanged.
Yeah, like
over
I
the
said, I'm not
years.
a big holiday person.
Yeah.
I am of the belief that like if I see something that like makes me think of you, either I'm gonna text you and let you know that I've been thinking of you,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna buy it for you and give it to you any day. Like, because I just don't know. Like, life is very short, so I'm just one of those people that's like, if I have a gift to give you, which is very few and far between, it's gonna be given whenever I want to give it to you, not for a holiday.
All right, you same question. Favorite gift I ever gave you?
Oh, you gave me this platform. No, I'm just-
There you go.
no. Your family. Your
Aw.
family is very kind and shady and rude and loving and drunk and
Oh,
soberly amazing,
yep.
sobering.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I love them very dearly,
Yeah.
and they're very close to my heart, and that's the best gift you've ever given me.
Oh, well, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
you know,
You know they all love you. You know they all ask about you before they ask about me. Like, is
sweet.
Tim coming? When's Tim gonna get
Okay.
here?
I mean, I will say this. I'm one of those people. You know what? I'm not going to do that. We're going to cut that
Oh,
part
okay, all right.
out. So
Beep. Okay, what's the most disappointing gift you've ever gotten?
okay. So when I was 15 or 16, I asked my dad for a laptop because, I'm growing up. I feel as though now, okay, look,
Oh,
this is back when getting a laptop was top tier of things. Like it wasn't when laptops were like $4
right.
and you can get them at your local Chinese deli. Um, we're gonna cut that out.
That,
Um, this okay, so laptops were a big deal at that time. Like desktops were getting to where like cell phones are now. Um, but the point is, I asked him for a laptop, and I open a gift thinking it's a laptop. No, it is a puzzle piece train set that says +3. Like the age range is 3 plus on it. I'm 15 or 16 years old. I open it, and this is the first time I've ever had to like act. Because immediately my face like cracked. And
yeah.
I was like, in my holiest of days, I was in my head, I was thinking, what the fuck? But I immediately was like, oh, thank you so much. This is so cool. Great. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was like, yeah, I saw it and I thought of you.
Oh my
And
god.
I realized a lot of different things in that moment. My dad, I'm the baby of the family.
Wait, how old were you again?
I was 15 or 16,
Okay.
and I am the baby. I am like the last child of older parents.
Yeah.
Um, I realized my dad didn't see me as older than 3 plus. I also realized that, if I want something, I just have to get it for myself.
Mm.
Those, and also like being humble
Sure.
is very important when you are. People get their feelings attached to gifts like that they're giving,
Yeah.
and I learned how to navigate that.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of hard to give. It's kind of hard to be the giver of a gift, I think.
Yeah. It
Like
can be.
because you're giving this gift and you're like, this I had a thought about you, but in my head, getting the gift, I was like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like,
Right. Right.
I'm 16, 15, because 15, 16, you're like, I'm an adult and I can do things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if, I mean, I know it probably doesn't come across, but I was kind of a mature, like young adult.
Mm.
And I was wanting a laptop for business. I was about
Right.
to be about mine.
Yeah.
And he was like, actually, you're still a child.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about
Oh.
you? What trash gift did you get?
Oh gosh. Well, so my thought actually, it wasn't a trash gift. It was disappointing in the moment,
Yeah.
but because I didn't know what I got. So yeah, this is a weird one.
What?
So my dad is a very good gift giver, at least to me, because we both speak a similar language between technology and music. So, like, between those two things, he always wants the latest, greatest technology thing or something new and inventive with music.
Yeah.
And so, around Christmas, like, if he's hip to it or whatever, like, I might get something related, or at least I know that if I want something that's technologically new, or
he will understand that it's important.
he'll understand
The
its
importance of
importance,
it.
or know how to look into like the right one or the configuration, right? So historically, great gift giver. Always love mom and dad's presents. So I mean, this is the guy that got me a Nintendo when I was a kid, a Sega Genesis. My favorite gift on the flip side was the bookshelf stereo system I got when I was in 6th grade, and it was like an FM stereo, 3 CD player, double tape deck recorder. Like it was like top shelf for that year. Like love that thing.
1974, everyone.
Thank you. I'm gonna uppercut you through this Zoom. Anyway, so the disappointing gift. So
Yeah.
this was like 2012, 2013. I think it was 2012 Christmas. Dad got me Machine, which is that it's a combination of hardware and beat making. So it's my drum pad machine
Okay.
mixed with the studio system I used to record all my music. He got that for me. It's not an inexpensive gift. That thing is
doesn't
pricey.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
No, it's crazy expensive, but I didn't know what it was. He had bought himself one and was using it like for his DJ stuff.
Yeah.
And I had seen him playing around with it, but I had no concept of like what it could do or what its possibilities were. So when I opened up this present that I didn't necessarily ask for and I didn't know what it was, I kind of opened it and I went, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "Yeah, like you make your own beats and stuff." I'm like, "Sure." But I had no appreciation for what it actually, the power of the tool and how I would use it. Like I've been using that same setup for the last decade to create everything I write.
Yeah.
Like it's
so
amazing.
Like, he set you up for life.
He set
and
me
you
up like
didn't even know.
Didn't even know. And I was sitting there like I say as a kid. I mean, this is 2012, so I was definitely like not a kid anymore. I was almost 30, but I'm definitely sitting there going like, cool, man. Yeah, thanks. Like this is awesome. Like feigning excitement because I didn't know what I had. You know, so I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was expensive as hell. Yeah. And so I've got this really expensive present that I'm like, I guess I'll take it back home with me. Like I don't really know what to do with this thing. And it sat in that box for like 3 or 4 months. Like I didn't know what to do with this thing. What? And so I finally like started looking up YouTube videos. And I'm like, oh, and like at the time, we don't have to speak his name, but a certain hip hop producer, he was very famous for using that drum. I don't know her either, but I saw him using a similar drum beat kind of like machine setup.
Like a heartbreak thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, like is this how they're producing their own beats and sounds and recording loops? And so that's where I got started. So like all the music that we've made together and recorded and captured has gone through that system, and it's been like such a huge investment in my life. And it's just really funny to think like there was a time like when I first got that I was like, what the hell is this? I don't I don't get what's happening. So
but today we say thank you, Daddy Slade.
But today we say thanks, Dad. Really appreciate it.
We appreciate all of that. All of the things.
All the things.
Well as Mom Slade, you know.
I think we're gonna take one last break.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
I have something to gulp real quick.
Okay, cool. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back from the break. Hello, Tim.
Hi.
So before we head out, again, it's our Christmas episode, our inaugural episode, and our holiday extravaganza. As my God, so blessed. Tell me, like, what's making you live this week? What's on your mind? Like, what's going on? Like, tell us a little bit about what's going on in your life.
Well, okay, so I will say what's making me live this week is I have been on this roller coaster this is gonna get deep.
Okay.
I have been on this roller coaster for the past 2 years of kind of what's wrong with me and what is, why can't I be as present in people's lives as they think that I am. Um, and so for me, this past month, I have been really making an effort to connect to people. And so what I'm living for today is the fact that I'm making strides in that effort to connect. Um, be it, actually coming to Richmond or wherever I am in a
Who knows?
undisclosed place.
I think I've definitely
Um,
said Richmond and Williamsburg multiple times in the podcast
oh,
already, so
okay.
probably gave it away. Sorry.
Whether it be, the normal, I would be like, oh, I have to go to work. So no, or I'm not going to come to such and such, or I'm going to, I'm about to do a fast. So I might as well not, eat anything with anybody or things like that. And it really has given me a sense of happiness to kind of plug in to love. So
Yeah. Aw.
it's just,
That's so sweet.
yeah, what are you living for?
I what am I living for? So I'm gonna be a little sentimental too. So my partner in crime,
Mhm.
uh, he is currently up in Buffalo with his family for the holidays.
Mhm.
We both have mothers that probably wouldn't love the idea of us not being around on Christmas. So we
Mhm.
have not done a Christmas together, sans the pandemic. But
Yeah.
traditionally, he goes up there for Christmas. I'm here for Christmas. But I will be flying up to see his family in a couple days.
Yay.
So I'm super excited to see them. They've always been very welcoming and accepting and very loving. So it's always nice to go up there and see them and spend some time with that crew. So I'm
Yeah.
excited, looking forward to that and starting a new year. You know,
Yes.
just like getting into the new year. This year's been crazy. Like I got it. I graduated, got myself through
Honey,
school. Woo! What?
wait. She's a bachelor's of science holder.
That's right.
Yay.
That's right. Got my little
Everybody get
BS.
a round of applause
Dragged myself through
for my
school.
sister.
Work's been crazy but really fulfilling. So like it's just been a very intense year, and so excited to see his crew and then come back and start anew. So
Yes.
yeah,
Well, I love that. We're amazing. We're powerful.
that's right.
Um, it's been so fun, and I can't wait to do this again. I love you so much.
I love you too. So, to those listening, we're going to try to make this a regular occurrence. Tim's getting ready to embark on a new part of his life too, which I'll let him speak to at some other point if he'd like to. But we're going to
Yeah,
try
I'm about to go to the middle of America.
That's right. Going to
Um,
start on a new journey.
wish
So,
me, wish me health, wealth, and protection.
health, wealth, and protection, everybody. So we'll let you know as we can figure out like a regular schedule to release these. But thank you so much for listening to our first episode. And yeah, we look forward. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.